Welcome to the Interaction Media Podcast, a weekly conversation about all things marketing. I'm Nick, and I'm joined today by my colleague and good friend, Hampton Hill. Hampton is a marketing specialist for Interaction Media, whose primary responsibilities include SEO analytics, video editing, and production for the Interaction Media and Positively West Virginia podcasts. Welcome, Hampton.
Thanks for having me.
Today we're discussing the need for search engine optimization and reasons why it's important. Millions of people every day search for something online, from Christmas gifts to gardening tools to best hair products and directions to their favorite restaurant. The internet is an archive of information. Today, if someone searched the question where to buy a shovel, they'd be inundated by a number of popular home improvement stores and followed by several other businesses of similar likeness and product inventory. But what if the person searching owned a shovel-selling company? Wouldn't they like to know how to become first on that list? Well, SEO could be the solution to their problem. Hampton, what are search engines and how are they used today?
Well, as you said before, there's a multitude of information out there. Go back 30 or 40 years ago, the way that you would have gained new information is going to the library, checking out a book, or reading something in a newspaper, or frankly, word of mouth, having a someone that you're sitting under, a teacher, or whatever it may be.
Right.
But there's a lot of articles out there. There's a lot of websites now, and it's all on the internet. And a search engine basically takes whatever you're looking for and combs through the internet as much as it can, and then populates a list of relevant information that hopefully that's what you're looking for. That's their goal.
So what are the best ways to optimize a search engine for better results?
Well, I think what we need to establish here is there are multiple search engines out there. Most people are familiar with Google. There's Bing, there's Yahoo. There's actually several others, believe it or not. But I think the total number of internet users, we'll set that as a baseline. There's, I think, 4.3 billion people using the internet. I think that was in the year 2019. It was some 4 billion of those people were using the Google as a search engine.
Wow.
So it's probably a good idea to mostly focus your efforts on Google, I would say. And a product or a piece of software like that you can find online is free to use. And the way that they do that and the way that they can do that is they sell ad space. Essentially, when that list populates that you're looking for something, there will be, and you may not notice this, but there's a little word next to some of the first populated entries, and they say ad. And those people who have put those entries online have paid Google money to get up there, right? But there can also be easier ways to do that than just forking over large amounts of money to Google.
What are the easier ways that you have in mind?
Well, so there's a couple different ways you can do it. You have your website, right? So we'll take the shovel example that you said earlier in the intro. You can take that and create a list of keywords that relate to shovel, whether it be like shovel grip, shovel handle, shovel blade, stuff like that. And then you optimize your website to include those words. And so you kind of rank which keyword is being searched the most, and then you kind of optimize the text and the entries on your website to have those. Another really good way of boosting those keywords is writing blogs. I mean, writing 500 to 700 words about a specific topic, like for example, what is the best shovel to use to plant or put like fence posts in or something, right? And that would be a really good way of moving you up that list.
So let's say that a company is beginning to think about using SEO, and they've heard the tips that you've given them, even including some examples that we have working with our own clients. How would you begin to move them in the right direction? How do we help our clients get them better results as well?
Well, usually when we onboard a client, we take time to understand what they do, what services they offer, and ultimately what product or service they offer as a business. And then we take that and then we devise a list of keywords and we kind of look which ones are being searched, which ones are popular. There's like 4 or 5 different ways to refer to specific things, right? So you find which term is the most used, and then you feed that keyword. And we usually write about 2 blogs a month for clients, and just try and boost that SEO, move them up the ranking.
Yeah, and we've seen success doing that as well.
Yeah. The more you play Google's game, so to say, the more people click on your links, and the more that people are satisfied with Google's services, that website keeps moving up the list slowly and slowly.
Well, that's very helpful, and I thank you for joining me today, Hampton. Here at Interaction Media, we want to help you tell your story. Established in 2011, we've set ourselves apart as the go-to social media management and marketing agency in the North Central region of West Virginia. But when it comes to clear, effective, and creative marketing strategies, we have the tools and the expertise to help your company succeed.